Hello and welcome to English 271 World Literature 1. When you open up your Blackboard, the first thing you're going to do is click on the 271 module. When you open it up, this is what it'll look like. You're going to want to go over here to the side and click the Start Here button. I'm going to go over some course expectations very quickly. So if you have any questions about anything that I'm talking about, or if you immediately know that this is not the class for you, please get in touch with me or your advisor here on campus. We can change schedules up until the end of the day on the 23rd. I do have an in-person 272 class that you can jump into. It's on Wednesdays at 10 o'clock in the morning. It is a much easier class than 271. 271 discusses ancient literature, which can be very hard for you to do on your own. So if you already know this might not be the thing for you, let me know and we can see if we can get you scheduled into something else. You can take the 272 before you take the 271 and vice versa. The first thing you're going to want to do is download and print the class syllabus, schedule, and the assignment checklist. You can do that from the course resources page, or you can just scroll down here to the bottom and get all three of those things. You want to download and print them. I would not rely on Blackboard. It fails often during the semester, and if you've used it before, you will probably know that. There is an opportunity for an extra credit assignment at the beginning of this course where you take a selfie with your printed out syllabus, course calendar, and assignment checklist and email it to me for 10 extra credit points on exam 1. You need to do this by the 28th of this month. So this next Sunday, I will not take submissions after that date. So here are your syllabus, your course calendar, and assignment checklist. And when you open those, I mean, this is just common sense, you guys. These things are here for you. Obviously, they're not here for me. Here are all of the assignment expectations and what you can make up, what you cannot make up. Here are all the things that you need to be doing, the login information, when things are due, what to read. So use this as a checklist, you guys, so that you can make sure that you're staying on top of your assignments and turning those things in on time. The assignment checklist is the same way. So I'm going to go over some things that you're going to see in this course. Again, please write down my email and my phone number somewhere so that you can get in touch with me. I'll get in touch with you as soon as possible. If you email me over the weekend, though, don't expect a response until Monday. You know, and let's be respectful of people's time, you know, and their working versus personal lives. You will have online discussions in this course. You will have one due every single week, and those coincide with what you read each week. You will find these discussions in the discussion module over here. In Blackboard. All of the discussions are already posted there for you. You need to complete discussion 1 by the 26th. If those people who do not submit the discussion on time will be dropped from the class. So very important for you to go ahead and get discussion 1 completed today. Each week you will find notes and videos and lectures that follow along with the syllabus and the schedule. I would download and print those. You can use those on the discussions and exams and quizzes and things like that. So I don't know, for me it's easier to have a paper copy in front of me instead of having to go back and find them. The quizzes are timed, so you don't have enough time to, you know, look through everything before you answer a question. So it's just good, especially since this is an online class, to print those and have those with you. You will have quizzes every week, one for every selection, but they're pretty straightforward. They come straight from the textbook. Everything is a comprehension on the quiz, so you need to make sure you have that textbook. It is very important that you have the textbook in print, not a digital version. The digital version does not include some of the works that we go over because of copyright and translation issues. So please make sure you're buying the print version. I emailed you guys last week, about the textbook and how you could buy potentially an older edition, and that's fine too. Just note that the page numbers on the course calendar will be different if you buy an older edition, but please have those in print. Really, really important. You will need to download and read a CVCC's English Department's Plagiarism Guide. You can find that right here underneath this Start Here section. Please note that any plagiarism will result in an F. Whether you meant to or you did not mean to, it will result in an F. You need to make sure that anything you submit through Turnitin or Blackboard is not plagiarized. The only information that you can use to answer the questions or prompts, discussions, or quizzes in the class is the selection itself. You cannot use outside notes, in-class notes, online help sites, textbooks, etc. To answer any graded material in the class. So I'm looking for only what you have to say, not what someone else has to say or what the book has to say necessarily, but the selections themselves and you and your analysis of the selection. You will all need to make an account with Remind.com and turn it in before Friday. All of the logging information is located on the syllabus. It's also in the course calendar and assignment checklist, and then it's over to the side under the syllabus info and course resources. Every few weeks, you will have an exam that will cover a section of literature. You'll have one after ancient literature, one after medieval, and one after Renaissance. These exams will only cover the material that's discussed in the works that we've gone over in the course and on the syllabus. You will find in the respective tabs on Blackboard that the question prompts for all three exams have already been provided for you. It helps if you begin working on your exams now while you are reading the individual selections, and you will submit all the discussion answers through Turnitin.com. So if we want to take a moment, you can go over to the exam documents tab, and you will find that all three exams are already listed there for you. When you pull them up, this is what they look like. Okay, so you will find all the information associated with the directions of how to complete the exam. Please make sure you read through those extensively. There is a certain way I want you to be turning in your exams. Then you will find that there are 15 prompts. Okay, for this one it has 14, but one of them counts as 2, so 15 total. You will choose 10 of the 15 prompts from this page. So you have several questions on or prompts from each of the selections in the first unit. You decide which ones you want to answer, but it helps that if while you're reading Gilgamesh, go ahead and answer the Gilgamesh questions, and then when you get to the Iliad, then answer the Iliad questions. You should not be working on these exams the week that the exam is due. You should have been working on them, all the way through the class, which is why I've gone ahead and given you all the directions and prompts for all three exams. So you need to be working on those while you're reading them, not after. So you'll submit all of those to Turnitin.com, which is why it's very important for you to go ahead and set up your Turnitin.com account. You will also have one research paper that you complete for this course. I'll explain more. There's videos and stuff in the research paper tab that explains that if you want to go ahead and get a jump start on that. But we will talk more about that when the time comes as the semester rolls on. with the online class, there is a mandatory conference that's associated with it, and you are expected to meet with me during the semester through video communication, or you can come by my office for an in-person conference. This is worth 15% of your grade, and we will discuss the research paper proposal and assignment. Those students who do not attend the meeting will not receive a grade for the research paper process work or the research paper assignment itself. So that's a big chunk of your percentage for the class. So you need to go ahead and sign up for a date and time. You need to make your appointment by Sunday, August 28th, and here is the link. It's a Sign Up Genius link. There are several dates and times, so go ahead. You need to sign up before Sunday. Go ahead and take off work or have your kids get a babysitter or do whatever you need to do to make sure that you meet that conference, because the conference itself is worth a percentage of your grade, but the research paper is also a percentage of your grade. So both of those together makes up about 20 to 25% of your grade. So if you don't meet that conference on the date that I've selected and time, then you will forfeit those points, which is not good for your grade. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. Go ahead and sign up. You can definitely change your date as needed leading up to the meeting, but we need to go ahead and set in a firm date at the beginning of the course. Please remember that if you have any questions, you need to email me or call me. This is not an easy class. This is not an easy class to understand. So again, if you are not confident reading literature, analyzing literature, and then writing about that analysis, you need to be in an in-person class. This class has about a 50% passage rate. I don't know why students don't listen to me at the beginning of the semester and change. I know that people are looking for an online place to be, but this is a 200 level literature class. This is tough work. So if you are not motivated and have the responsibility to do these objectives, then you need to be in an in-person class where somebody can guide you and help you learn how to do those things. There are no extra credit opportunities in this class. I will not provide additional assignments or extend due dates. We are all adults. You signed up for this class, so it is your responsibility to complete the tasks on time. If you feel deficient in an area, it's your responsibility to get help from me, the Tutoring Center, or tutoring.com, which you can find that right here at the Tutoring Services link. That is a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week tutoring service that will provide help for you. You can also get in touch with me or the Sense team immediately, and they can help provide you with assistance. Please note that this is a literature-based course. As the syllabus states, I actually expect you to read these works, not look up a summary of them online. You need to read them. The exam questions are structured so that I know you've actually read them. So begin to read them. You can listen to them on audio, do what you have to do. Don't wait and read the whole thing at one time. Some of these works are more than 100 pages, so you might need to read 5 pages at a time. You don't get that much time to do it. Again, if this is not the class for you, let's go ahead and change it right now. All right. If you have any questions about Blackboard, how to get in touch with me, please let me know. Do not email me through the Blackboard application. I only check Pirate Mail. So please make sure that you email me through your Pirate Mail. All right, I want you all to succeed and do well, which is why I'm communicating this early, that this is not easy and this is a lot of work. I know it's a lot of work, but this is what the state expects you to do in this course, so we have no choice but to get it done. Again, there are much higher passage rates in the in-person literature, so if that is what you're looking for, please let me know today. Make sure you read the plagiarism guide. Here is a quick link to that mandatory conference sign up Genius right here. Again, syllabus, course calendar, and assignment checklist. All right, so the first thing you need to do is go and complete discussion 1. That's located in the discussions tab. So click over here to the side. To complete this discussion, you will click on the blue discussion 1 student agreement and then click on create thread. Again, I've gone through pretty much all of the things that I just went over. Read this again so that you know what's going on. And then for response to this discussion, you're going to type, I understand the expectations set forth in the syllabus, schedule, and statements above. Then you will include a 100-word discussion to give us an idea of who you are. You can include your hobbies when you graduated high school, if you have kids, or your anxieties about taking this class, or what you plan to do in the future. This part is up to you, but try not to give too many personal details. If you'd like to include your pirate mail email to find study partners or ask questions, that's up to you as well. Okay, so you can say my name is, and then complete that 100-word blog. If you'll notice down here, you have a word calculator on on your Blackboard screen. Please make sure this is 100 words to get your full points. All of the other discussions are 250 words. Please note that I will not give you full credit if you do not give me full word discussion links. Okay, for each subject, I just put whatever discussion it is. This is discussion 1, and then you will click the submit button here at the bottom. Obviously, I'm not going to submit because I'm not a student in this class, so I'm going to click cancel, and we'll go back to the previous screen. Here are all of the discussions. Note that you have one for each week of the course. Also, you will find on the tabs on the left hand side, you will find my information, your class codes, again the syllabus, any course resources that we have, again the plagiarism guide, etc. Here is all of the research paper documents and submission links with videos. You have discussions, the exam documents, textbook information. Again, I would do not buy the digital version. If you have issues with that, let me know. The tutoring services button here. Each week you will click on the respective link that goes along with the course calendar. I'm giving you 2 weeks for the first 2 assignments, so you will not actually move on to the next one until week 3. But when you open up each link, it gives you PowerPoints and videos and all kinds of things. Your quizzes are also linked into each week, and then I've also given you the directions and prompts for the exams here as well. Okay, if you ever have any questions about any of these things, please let me know. Again, you guys, this is very important for you to keep in touch with me and let me know any trouble that you're having or questions that you have or things like that, so that I can help you clear them up. Again, get in touch with your advisor if you know that this might be too much for you, and we want you to set yourself up for success early on in the semester. So please make sure that you switch out your class if this looks to be too much. Have a great day. Can't wait to meet you soon.